stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
See, we're gonna take what you give me. That's all I can say. That's my bad. I was supposed to cut behind him. Oh, what the fuck was that? Damn, right there.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to the ground game on the left. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Ducks. You know they love their track in Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
Nah, bro. You playing good D, bro. I ain't gonna that first man should have been a chance of me.
They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big
I ain't doing nothing too crazy, bro. I respect you, bro. I ain't gotta come out here doing something like
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I said, I ain't about to, I play, you my dog, bro. I'm gonna play with respect. I fuck with you, son. I ain't about to do it, baby.
Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house, and since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Williams fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Williams looking for a man. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real.
That's a guy. That's just a guy. This shit. That's just a guy. I can't do nothing that.
Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. QB draw. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. Across the 25. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Moore. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. Here on 2nd and short. Dante Moore. Got a man. It's Moore. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. The throw. Grabs it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create.
He said I can't even lie about that one, Holmes.
Just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
I thought you were going to text me, my bad.
Take it the distance on any given play.
No, I ain't talking to you.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Might be calling a hot route. Williams. Finds space on the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback will keep it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
I don't expect to see you.
And he's knocked down
What are you
immediately,
really
but not
doing?
before he moves the chains. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays.
Finding some room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Back to the ground with the running back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Williams will pass. Fires left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams to the air again. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Quarterback making checks. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Looking for the score.
Yes, sir. No, sir, they could not work me right there. They could not work me right there.
That decision will be
It
questioned.
cannot work me like this. Come
Oh,
on,
that
man.
stings, man. You did a great job calling the play.
Come on, man.
You
They
got your
cannot
guy
work me
open.
like this. Come
Everything
on,
was
man. Niggas not
executed
getting off the ball.
perfectly.
You know what that is.
And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Moore to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Bear.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nah, I'm just playing football, man. Taking what's open, man. I ain't doing nothing too crazy, bro.
They'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before
I
halftime.
ain't doing nothing too crazy, bro.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. From the gun, give on the inside. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Now Oregon will call its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Moore keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Moore will throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Moore.
Oh
Just
my
too
God.
much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Dante Moore. The sure hands, it's Stewart. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Davison. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime.
You gotta lock in, get out of here healthy. That's all we
Pedal
need.
to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead.
Get out of
Built a
here.
little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams. Here comes the heat. Myers on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Fuck.
Williams looking for a man. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain
What
there.
was
Still
that?
been
Why did they
short of the
switch to
first
that?
down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd down from the gun. Williams going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Williams. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Going to try to get it himself. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I love it. I love first down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Oh, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Williams throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be changing the route. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to throw. He's going to fire deep.
Oh, I left that spot. That's on me.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing.
That's good shit.
Need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Moore to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 12 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Bruins looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Moore, under fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Williams on the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing, Williams. On the run, still looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me.
You're playing
The
so
officials offer
fucking.
the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Williams unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. They'll move the tight end. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hill. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throwing more. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Under fire. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Williams. Set up the screen for Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Ducks. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it.
Hey, bro, you throwing screens, bro. Stop it. Stop it, bro. You throwing screens, bro. Niggas ain't, you not throwing the ball downfield, bro. You throwing everything short and trying to run and sneak your way to this win. It's all good. Let's play football.
So his big play
I thought you was a respectable man, bro. You haven't thrown shit downfield.
He took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
All right, let's play football, dude.
Brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good
Yeah, he's talking. Because he's a smart man, Shorty. Put it like that. He's a very smart man. So, you know.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Williams to throw. He's going for the big play.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have.
What is going on, man?
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
Ain't no
and
way,
you could see the
man.
ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Washington sends out the punt team.
I'm trying to kick it some sort of funny way. Jesus crazy, man.
Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Play football, big dog. Do you, big dog? Y'all want? I know how y'all play. It's all good though. Y'all not gonna get away with one either.
47.
I'm out of it. It's open.
Dante Moore. He just missed the target on
Hey,
that
bro.
one. Gotta put it on his
That
body.
pass was blue,
It
bro.
did look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page.
That was a
on
blue
outbreaking
pass. I don't
route.
know.
I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
That was Bud Nike. That was Bud Nike. It started raining in the middle of the game and shit. This shit's crazy. I don't know who they playing with.
Long way to go. Moore will throw. Swings it out to the flat. Breaks into the open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got here.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscles. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout.
This shit crazy. The clock just dropped at 5 seconds out of nowhere.
To work with in this final
Oh, Lord.
Can you
trying
even
to cheat me.
imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Now here's Moore. The screen, and watch out. Makes the grab in their space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the
Had to use
11.
their own medicine against them, baby. Why did he play me like this? Why did he play me like this, baby?
We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
This shit is crazy, man. I can't believe someone playing me like that. Had me calling fans.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
They gotta have a big game.
That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and
No,
now
right,
they
no.
can smell 8 straight wins.
Yeah,
They've
they
extended
got
this
right.
lead,
They
guys,
got
but
right.
sometimes in a
Robinson.
rivalry game,
Yeah, the
you
Marching
get down
Solution
and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy
Yeah, we had this
comebacks and
fucking-
crazy
this is
swings
what-
of
I mean,
momentum in
Washington, like,
rivalry
NFL.
games. You just need that first thing to
Alright, now
break
we
your
really
way.
gonna play.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers,
Marcus-
David. They can come
Marcus
back.
ain't on
These
here.
guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Throwing, Williams. Looking down the middle. It's
Hey,
incomplete.
bro, what are they doing? Why my
Trust me,
DBs not
will
playing?
see that
Oh,
very
man.
often from this guy. It's second down.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Williams looking for a man. The screen, he can go. And he's
See?
wrestled to the ground.
He not going nowhere. He
Really
not
nice
going
job by
nowhere.
being
Go get him.
disciplined by this
Go get him.
defense. Like understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Third down from the gun, Williams. It's
He been looking for that all game.
Really nice job to get
He
it
been
past
looking for
the
that
sticks,
all
pick up the
game,
first
bro.
down
This
at
shit
the 30.
crazy.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down, and they got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football, but this
Come on,
team...
Sonny, make it please. Why these niggas not
The
running? Man,
defense
that's what I
got
don't
caught
understand.
that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, you got to think.
Look at my man just standing and not even rushing.
Possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass.
You're not going for that, bro.
Let your guys make some plays.
I'm blitzing, bro. You're not going for that, bro.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Unleashes one. Complete out of the backfield. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on down.
Wow.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Here's more to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Fuck, man. How the fuck did he throw that far?
Trophy contender can have a miscue.
Oh my God, this game is crazy.
Not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams will pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there.
I'm not going to get a pick this game.
Reel it in.
That's crazy, man.
On this third and long from the 40. Using his feet. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Oh, we on Mighty Mouse head. He can't even throw on the run no more.
Husky who has yet to get up. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got some room to run. The 30. He's at the 20. All the way back.
Ain't no way my man not going to get a pick. Oh, yeah, we heard that quarterback. That was the goal.
Bitch ass Russell Wilson. On extending this winning streak.
And what a
No,
fantastic job
no,
by
sir.
the defense there on that fourth down. They understand
No, this
obviously
game
having
is because I got the
big
better
lead.
team,
The
though. You
offense is
play
going to
good,
go
bro.
for it, and they're going to have to throw. Everybody
Yeah,
on
you play
defense
good, bro.
has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass,
I
take
mean,
it in for a
oh, that's why
touchdown,
they dropping it.
build
You got the
their
meter
lead,
on.
and that
Turn this shit
essentially
off.
seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
That nigga's crazy as hell
Here he
trying to give
comes
you
from
green wave
inside his
bonus.
own 5.
I'm
Nice
saying
job
that
by the
shit on.
kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Final timeout taken here by the Ducks.
Bro, you're not getting out of here that early. Come on, I'm gonna miss you, man. I don't get to play with you too often. You my dog.
This defense has kept them
That's
backed
not good,
up. Now
bro.
one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's like that
The
when
number
we
one
win it,
objective for a
man.
defense is to make the
I know
offense
this other shit
one-dimensional.
back there.
Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Moore. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Come on. What defense you gonna call to stop?
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal.
What you done, man?
4th down, Moore. He wants it all. Can't make the catch.
He tried to play all the way, but oh man, you funny.
A Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put
You
the foot
remember
on the
the thing,
accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Williams. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Washington. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight.
He's calling timeouts and shit. Man, no the hell he didn't get this
down multiple possessions.
Knock his head on defense. He not tired of getting
a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to
I would
fight.
kept running with that linebacker
field, make plays.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback extends the play. Can't make
He didn't catch shit all game. You think anybody catch that? Think about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing more. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game. Wow, this kind of lead there on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down.
Hey, bro!
They can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. He's looking deep. It's picked up.
He's a real hater. He's just a real hater.
Hey, I love coaching staffs that want to stay aggressive, and here's a team that's up in the fourth quarter. The coach is still letting his guy throw the football around, but you got to make better decisions. I mean, at this point, you're risking your team's ability to win this football game. You got to be more conservative.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I got him in the middle,
and I absolutely love
what
what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He wants to change this route. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, down to the 42. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
I'm going to do what I really want to do. It's so funny. I I want to keep playing church football.
One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the ball falls to the ground.
Good GG, bro.
The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone.